get to know the volume of that. So now how do we get to find the volume of the first cone? Because the formula now for the first term of a cone is volume, all right, is equal to 1 over 3, all right, times pi times, all right, okay, now son, open bracket, all right, the bigger radius squared height minus the smaller radius squared height, smaller height. This is the formula we get to use. So how do we get to find the bigger height and the bigger radius? Because we only know the radius, the bigger radius is 30 centimeter. Right, this is and the smaller radius is 10 centimeter. So quickly, let's get our data. We begin to work towards the data. So the bigger radius we said is 30 centimeter. All right, and the small radius is 10 centimeter. Okay, we have taken that. Then we need to also know the bigger height. How do we get to know the bigger height? Now that's when we need to bring in the full cone, all right, the full cone before it was cut out. All right. Okay, so each, this is the one that we have here, right? This one here. So the radius is 30 centimeter for bigger circular part. Then the radius for the smaller circular part is 10 centimeter, right? And the height of the cutout, is 40 centimeter. So we need to know the full height now. Height yonse kutoka hapa pamwamba hapa. All right, we need to know chonsage, height here, each chonsage, right? So this is the one. So we only know is 40 centimeter. So we need to know the full height now. Height yonse kutoka hapa pamwamba hapa. All right, we need to know chonsage, height here, each chonsage. Right, so this is the one. So we only know the height from this to that. We don't know the height for the remaining. So we can give it any letter of the other remaining part. It can be a Y. Okay? All right? So now, for us to know that small height, we go with proportions. So we're going to say the bigger height over its radius equal to the smaller height over its radius. So for the bigger height, it will be 40 plus the y. The bigger height, you say. So it will be 40 plus y. So it will be 40 plus y over, what is our small radius? Our bigger radius is 30, equals the smaller height, we don't know it, so it's y over the radius of the smaller is 10, then cross multiply. So Zankalati, 10 times 40 plus y, it will be 10 over 40 plus y, equals 30 times y is 30y. Then divide by 10 on both sides, so that it 10 in the end. This is 40 plus y equals, 10 muli 10, 1, 10 into 30 is 3. So here we're going to remain with 3y. Then by active inverse, this positive y goes to the left side, right side becomes negative y. So we're going to have 40 equals 3y minus y, right? Which will give us now 3y minus y is 2y equals 40. Then divide both sides by 2. So our y is equal to 40 divided by 2 is 20. So the small height is now 20 centimeter. Akakaeti kangono kali hapa ni 20 centimeter. Okay, this one is 20 centimeter. Making now our bigger height, because our bigger height is giving us 40 plus y, so it will be 40 plus 20. So our bigger height will be, okay, this one is 20 centimeter. Making now our bigger height, because our bigger height is giving us 40 plus y, so it will be 40 plus 20. So our bigger height will be 40 plus 20 is what? 60 centimeter. Then what about the small height? The small height niak, it is 20 centimeter. After we have managed to correct that data, vasala kochemkuta replace muli volume. Nishkwasira. Okay, we only get to replace. So I'm going to use this paper so that now we pick up from here. Okay, so it will be, we'll say volume is equal to 1/3 times the pi, we can take it to be 3.142. All right, open bracket. What is our bigger radius is 30, so to be 30 squared times the, what is our bigger height is 60 minus the smaller radius is 10 squared. All right, we are taking up. All right, 10 squared and multiplied by the small height is 20. Then we get to punch on a calculator. All right, so simply say 1/3 times 3.142, all right, open bracket, 30 squared times 60 minus 10 squared, 10 squared, all right, times 20, close bracket, equals, we are having that, but this is in fraction form. This is in fraction form. See the one of Tamangira. Just take it easy. We are not competing, my brother. Just take it easy. Have you realized that you have made a mistake, right? So this is now our volume. 54,461.333. We are not in a race. Neither are we going to award anyone who's quick in giving us answers. You can confirm on your own like that, just to see if your answer is correct. So since it's volume, we say cubic centimeter. That is our volume. Okay, that's how we get it. So it will be, we'll say volume is equal to 1/3 times the pi, we can take it to be 3.142. All right, open bracket. What is our bigger radius is 30, so to be 30 squared times the, what is our bigger height is 60 minus the smaller radius is 10 squared. All right, we are taking up. All right, 10 squared and multiplied by the small height is 20. Then we get to punch on a calculator. All right, so simply say 1/3 times 3.142, all right, open bracket, 30 squared times 60 minus 10 squared, 10 squared, all right, times 20, close bracket, equals, we are having that, but this is in fraction form. This is in fraction form. See the one of Tamangira. Just take it easy. We are not competing, my brother. Just take it easy. Have you realized that you have made a mistake, right? So this is now our volume. 54,461.333. We are not in a race. Neither are we going to award anyone who's quick in giving us answers. You can confirm on your own like that, just to see if your answer is correct. So since it's volume, we say cubic centimeter. That is our volume. Okay, that's how we get. How many longitude do we have? Okay, it is latitude D. Okay, they are all in latitude D. 70 degrees north and south. Okay, and longitude east and west. Okay, check. Guys, switch it up. So this question didn't come with already drawn global. You need to draw it yourself. Then sketch a surface of the earth showing all the 4 towns A, B, C, D. So our town A is in the latitude 70 degrees north. 70 degrees north, new, because we have north and south. South. So 70 degrees north, we say this latitude D, 70 degrees north. Then what else? Longitude. Which longitude is it? 65 degrees west. 65 degrees west equal. 65 degrees west mean. Longitude. 65 degrees west. So now our town A is here, all right, in latitude 70 degrees south north and 65 degrees west. B sembe nakafaka ko hapa so that mkaziona ndafika already kusankala wina ngamba tishomfuire. So we said town A is 70 degrees north, which is 70 degrees north, Okunku north, northern hemisphere, and 65 degrees west, so A iri hapa. Nga B 70 degrees north iri latitude, same latitude but different longitude. So ni 65 degrees west, east. So our B is right here. 70 degrees north, 65 degrees east. Then C, it is 70 degrees south, latitude 70 degrees south, so say 70 degrees south E. And D, 65 degrees east, our C is up. Our C is here. Because it's 65 degrees south, 70 degrees south, latitude 70 degrees south, so say 70 degrees south E. And D, 65 degrees east, our C is up. Our C is here. Because it's 65 degrees south in E, 65 degrees east, 7 degrees south. Latitude, longitude. Latitude 70 degrees south, longitude is 65 degrees east. Nga D, what time do you come live? Glad this depends, boy. Na power enda. I don't think. Okay, 7 degrees south and D 65 degrees west. Ekunde kuli D yatu. Dakadia. So this is how you get to show. But I know your group will be more nicer than mine. Let's answer the question that follows. Ati, calculate in nautical miles the distance AB along latitude 70 degrees north. Calculate the distance latitude AB. We need to find the distance from A to B in latitude 70 degrees. So how do we do that? If we are finding the distance in the same latitude, we find the difference in longitude as our theta. Our theta should be the difference in longitude. Now, since this longitude of memory A is 65 degrees west, and the longitude memory B is 65 degrees east, these are in different hemispheres, west and east, we get to add them. So Zanga 65 plus is 65. So theta to be 130. 65 plus 65 is 130. All right. So now we use the formula for distance. We're just finding theta. Distance from A to B is equal to theta out of 360 multiplied by 2 times pi times the radius cos theta. Why are we saying cos theta? Because this latitude D is a small circle. Small circle by 2 times pi times the radius cos theta. Why are we saying cos theta? Because this latitude D is a small circle. Small circles has cos theta because they are small circle. The only latitude that is a great circle is equator, which is 0 degrees. Yasala latitude in my small circles yanda na cos theta. Then now, we nangwanga funse, but how is it that now we have 2 thetas? If theta hapa ni a difference in longitude. If theta hapa ni latitude pamene iriri. Right? So now we say AB is equal to 130 out of 360, all right, times 2 times what is our pi? We get the conditions that have been given. What is our pi? Our pi, we're taking pi to be 3.142. All right. Don't so to explain bunch. Okay, listen. Listen, guys, listen. The question is asking us to find the distance from A going to B. Okay, the question is asking us to find the distance from A up to B. So since A and B is in the same latitude, we need to find the difference in their longitude because they are in different longitudes. This one is in 65 degrees west, B is in 65 degrees east. So since we have west and east, different hemispheres, we get to add these two. So 65 plus 65 is 130. All right, so this 130 is the theta on our formula. Then since we are finding the distance along the latitude, we use this formula. Theta out of 360 times 2 times pi times r cos theta. All right, oh now listen, don't even following first. Listen first, then you'll follow me later. So now we are replacing where there is theta, pi is 3.142. All right, times what is our radius? All right, our radius is 3,437 in nautical miles because we are finding distance in nautical miles. Okay, so we have 3437 cos 70. Then we punch on a calculator. So we say AB is equal to Chani. We punch on a calculator. So somebody sent the money, you join. I'll just keep that message. Don't worry. You join the WhatsApp group. So say 130 over 360 times 2 times 3.142. All right. Then say times, all right, times 3,437 cos 70. And we say we're getting 2,667.523442. Leaving our answer in 1 dp, it will be 2,667.5 in nautical miles. 2,667.5 in nautical miles. This is how you get to answer such. Voila, in nautical miles. Good. Let's continue. The next question now, they're asking us to find out the distance BC. Distance BC. BCE, distance from B to C. E, it's in the longitude, and all the longitude are great circle. So the longitude won't have cos CAV. The longitude won't have cos. So our formula now will be BC is equal to, all right, theta out of 360 times 2 times pi times the radius, which is in nautical miles. All right, and what will be the theta? E theta, it is the difference in latitude. Since it's in the same longitude, we are finding the difference in latitude. It was in the same longitude, we found the difference in longitude. It was in the same latitude, we found the difference in longitude. This one is in the same longitude, we find the difference in latitude. So say 70 plus 70, because this one is in the northern hemisphere, this one is in the southern hemisphere, different hemispheres we add. So we have 70 plus 70 is 140. So our theta is 140. So say BC is equal to 140 over 360 times 2 times our pi is 3.142. Our radius is 3,437. Nakambakuti, longitudes are great circles, they don't have cos. That one was in the latitude, it's a small circle. So we say 140, Yasha calculator, 140 over 360 times 2 times 3.142, all right, then times 3,437 equals, our answer is 8,399.264222. Since this 6 is greater than 5, we put plus 1 there. So it will be 8,399.3 in nautical miles. 8,399.3 nautical miles. That's it.